In this next lesson, we'll be learning how to simplify polynomial expressions. A polynomial is just a monomial or a sum of monomials. In other words, you're just summing together a lot of terms. Polynomial means many terms. Those terms might have different variables with different exponents. To add polynomials, all you do is combine like terms. Make sure when you're combining like terms that not only are the variables the same, but they also have the same exponent or power. When you subtract polynomials, you distribute the minus sign first, which changes signs, and then you combine like terms. So here we're going to practice a few addition and subtraction problems. So in this first example, we're going to simplify. This is an addition problem. Since it's an addition problem, it's okay to just take away the parentheses. And then from there, we can combine like terms. So I'm going to combine the terms that are like. So if I have 7y to the z, 7y squared, I would look for another y squared. So 7y squared can be combined with minus 4y squared. And then here I have 12xy. So I would want to look for another xy. So I can add that with 6xy. And then minus 5x squared can be combined with minus 3x squared. So I'm just putting my like terms next to each other. That way I can combine them. So here's 7y squared minus 4y squared is 3y squared. 12xy plus 6xy is positive 18xy. And then negative 5x squared and negative 3x squared would be negative 8x squared. So I just combined the like terms with each other. Question 2 is a subtraction problem. When you have subtraction, you need to distribute that negative. It's like multiplying everything times a negative 1. What happens there is the signs are going to change because you're subtracting everything. So you're really doing minus 6 and minus 4. So this parenthesis stays the same. Here we change the signs. Then I can combine like terms. So I can put negative 4m squared next to the other negative 4m squared. And I can put minus 6m next to the other minus 6m. If I combine these, I get negative 8m squared. And if I combine these, I get minus 12m. In our next example, it's another subtraction problem. So remember, these signs are going to change. So I have 6x squared minus 3x plus 2. And I change this parentheses to negative 4x squared minus x plus 3. Now I'm going to put like terms next to each other. So I have 6x squared minus 4x squared. That's going to be 2x squared. Then I have minus 3x minus an imaginary 1x. That combines to be negative 4x. And then I have positive 2 and positive 3. If we combine those, we get positive 5. So this would be our simplified expression. So we're just, if it's a subtraction problem, you change the signs after the second parentheses. From there, you combine like terms. Remember, like terms mean the same variable, but also the same exponent. Now, the next problem, there's no parentheses, so we can already start combining like terms. So 24p to the third power can go with minus 15p to the third power. You combine those, you get 9p to the third power. And then minus 15p squared can go with plus 13p squared. If you combine those, you get negative 2p squared. And then 3p can go with minus 7p. And those combine to form negative 4p. So addition and subtraction is real simple. You're mainly combining like terms, which are the same variables or letters to the same power. If it's subtraction, you need to distribute that minus sign, which changes the signs of the second parentheses.